Ahoy there, and welcome back to Solomon's Deck. I will be sailing solo. The old sport has left me in charge of the helm, so won't you join me on another adventure as we sail through the Book of Revelations? This time we're going to be reading chapter 8, so set up your sails and come join me. When the Lamb broke the seventh seal on the scroll, there was silence throughout heaven for about a half an hour. And I saw the seventh angel which stood before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets. And another angel came and stood over the altar, having a golden censer, and was given unto him much incense, that he should add it to the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar which is before the throne. And the smoke from the incense with the prayers of the saints went up before God out of the angel's hand. And then the angel filled the incense burner with fire from the altar and threw it down upon the earth, and thunder crashed, lightning flashed, and there was a terrible earthquake. The first 4 of trumpets. The 7th angel was holding the 7th trumpet, preparing to blow them. The first angel sounded, and hail and fire followed, mingled with blood as they were thrown to the earth. A third of the trees were burnt up, and all the green grass was burnt up. The second 4 of trumpets. The second angel blew his trumpet, and something like a great mountain, burning with fire, was thrown into the sea, and a third of the sea became blood, and a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. The third of 4 trumpets. Then the third angel sounded. A great star fell from heaven, burning like a torch, and fell on the earth, and a third of the rivers, and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood, and a third of the waters became wormwood. So many of the people died from the waters, because they had been made bitter. The fourth trumpet of So the 4th angel blew his trumpet, and the third of the sun was struck, and a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that a third of them were darkened, a third of the day without light, and also a third of the night. And I looked, and I heard an angelic angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the remaining blast of the trumpet of the 3 angels who are about to sound. Thank you so much for listening. So that concludes chapter 8 of Book of Revelations. I'm going to have a poem being played at the end of this episode. I hope this episode has enlightened you and brought you hope, and I pray that your journey with reading the Bible, this encourages you. Till next time, I hope to see you again on Solomon's Deck. Your prayers are heard, just like the saints, burned in incense by his grace. From your lips to an angel's hands are the blessing of every man. Before our God, he hears our plea. Each petition holds the key. The trumpet sound, the angel holds, the earth is struck, everything below. The grass, the seas, the water, the skies, woe, woe, the eagle cries. Last seal torn open, which comes no sound. Silence found at every cloud. No words, no song, no music, no harps. Closed mouths, solemn hearts, calm before the storm. For half an hour, a prelude to the dark, to show his power.